Hello my friend web dev, welcome back. In this episode I will show you how to create this responsive card design and also those nice hover effects. The easy way is step by step, always from scratch. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the icon bell so every time I release a new video you'll be notified. By the end of this tutorial you will know how to create your own card with those nice hover effects by yourself. You can use those on your web page or add them to your portfolio. Let's get started. Alright, here we are starting really from scratch. At the beginning we have this folder with nothing inside of it. Let's fire up our VS Code, open the folder, and in here let's create two files. One for the markup and also style.css for the styling. Okay, let's close this one for now. And let's create our boilerplate. In here, let's connect our CSS to our markup. And for the title, let's say something like CSS card hover effects, because it's more than one, okay? Let's go to the body here. Here is quite simple. We're gonna have a big container. And inside this container, we're gonna have a card. In the card, we have a circle. And in here, a H2, okay? The second item of this card is going to be its content itself. Let's create the content, and in here let's have a paragraph with 20 words and also a link. In the link here, let's say read more. So it's done. It's quite simple. It's a big container and you're going to have three cards here. You just create the first one. I'm going to open here so you see what we have done until now, okay? Let's just duplicate this one. Okay. Now we have three cards. Let's just change the H2s here. This one is JS. Okay, now we have the three cards, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, JS. Alright, it's silent time. It's where the magic happens. Let's import the Roboto fonts from Google Fonts. It's quite simple here, okay? And now let's apply our CSS reset here. Let's get rid of margin and all padding, okay? Box sizing, border box. And let's use our fonts, okay? Let's change it. Those ones, the original ones, are not beautiful. So let's get rid of this. Wow, it's much better. And now let's select the body. For the layout, let's use flex. Let's put the content in the center with justify content and the line items center. And let's also give it a size, okay? Width is going to be 100 VH. For the background color, let's use a simple linear gradient. It's quite simple here. 45 degrees going from one color to another one. It's quite simple. You can choose your own colors, okay? Let me type here. Okay, as you can see, go from one for another one, but still is a problem. Let's fix that problem here with background attachment fix it. And yeah, now we have a nice linear gradient background, okay? The next one, let's grab the container itself. As position is going to be relative. Let's also give it a size with 1150 pixels and padding 20 pixels. Layout here is going to be also flex. And let's put all the content in the center with justify content center and also align items center. Okay, and flex wrap. Let's say wrap, okay. Alright, now let's grab the card itself, okay. And as position, let's pick the relative and let's give it a size. It's gonna be 300 by 420 pixels, okay. Now let's also pick a color. Let me make it bigger. Okay, now let's pick a color. All right, let's give it margin. Now we see we have the cards, and let's make the corners a little bit round here. Okay, the next step, we're gonna add some shadow. Okay, box shadow is 0, 15 pixels, 25, and the color here is gonna be black. Transparency 0.2. Okay, all right. Transition here 0.5 seconds. You're gonna be use that in the future effects. Okay, let's move now to the circle. Let's grab the top part of the card. Position is going to be relative. Let's give it a size. It's going to be 100% of its parent. Okay. And now let's also give some color. Let's pick the black color here. Yeah. And let's change its form with clip path. Okay, let's pick circle, 180 pixels at center and 0. And yeah, we have the result we were also looking for. Let's also align the text here. You can see right now, because of both have the same color, both of them are black. Okay, now let's grab the H2 text for each card, and let's start to give it a color so you can see, because right now both of them are black. The color is going to be this one, RGB 226, and let's give it a font size of 4.5 EM. And now it's too big right now, so let's change it to 4 EM. Okay, let's also add some padding, 30 pixels top and bottom and 0 left and right. It's much better now. And now let's grab the bottom part of the card. Okay, its content. You have the top part, the circle, and the bottom part. For position, let's say absolute. Bottom 40 pixels. Let's also give it some padding, 20 pixels. And let's align text in the center. Okay. Okay, it's much better now. The next step here, let's take care of the text, the paragraph here, and then the button. Let's go to the paragraph. Let's grab it. Let me just copy this one, paste it here, and add the P for paragraph. And let's give it a different color here. It's going to be 666. Okay, it's much better. Now let's make this link become a button. Let me copy this one. Once you grab the link, let's go to the position relative. Layout here is going to be inline block. Let's make it become a button, adding some padding. Top and bottom 10 pixels, left and right 20 pixels. And let's pick a background color. It's going to be a black, like on the top. Okay. And let's also change the color of the text for white. As you can see, we have a square button here right now. So let's make it round in its corners with border radius 40 pixels. Next step, let's get rid of this ugly underline here. With text decoration none. And the paragraph in the bottom are very close, so let's give it some margin top of, let's say, 20 pixels, much better. Until now we have 3 ugly and black cards, so now let's change it. Let's use pseudo class to select the circle and the button and change its color, okay? So let's copy this one, dot container, card nth child 1, and this one is gonna be the content A, as you can see is the link down below. Let's change its background to F7, 9F, yeah, F7, 9F, 1F. Okay, we just changed the first one. Let's duplicate this, and here let's change for 1 to 2. It's gonna be the second card here, and let's change this color here. Let's type 1B. You can choose whatever color you like it. Okay, nice. Now let's go to the last one. Let me type here, and let's pick another nice color. AD4C67. Yeah, as you can see, it's done. We have the 3 cards. We have almost everything. The project's almost done. We have 3 nice and beautiful cards, but they are static until now. So let's give it some life. Alright, now let's have some fun. It's the best part of the project here. Let's have some effects. We're gonna have the hover effect on the cards and everything. The first one, we're gonna apply a blur to the cards and also the container, 20 pixels. We're gonna have also a scale. The card is gonna become smaller, and we're gonna decrease also its opacity. Okay, this is the first part of it. As you can see, yeah, it's working nice. Now let's go to the second part of that. We're gonna add the hover effect now to the card itself. Okay, we're gonna give emphasis to the card. All the focus is gonna be on the cards. When the user hover over the card, he's gonna see the card. It's the most important thing in the page. So we're gonna get rid of the blur. We're gonna make it a little bigger, and the opacity is gonna be back to 1. Let's see. As you can see, it's bigger, and you can see everything is nice. If you select one, like this one, you can see this one, and the rest is blur. The more important thing is the one that you select.